Welcome back to another Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle video, and I just popped over to the Reddit. Shout out to the Reddit. Anyways, welcome back to another Dokkan Battle video. For this one, we're going to go ahead and talk about the Trunks banner. First and foremost, if you are interested in pulling on this banner, it's not, I would say just skip it, to be honest. I mean, not because the rate is horrible, but because of the sheer fact that there's a better banner and the rates are pretty bad. So if we go ahead and, because DBZ Dokkan stats is not updated in a while, if I go back over to dbz.space and I pull up the global summons that are currently live, this is what our options are, okay? So the tech banner is there. I mean, you can pull tech Goku Black from there, and I guess in the future, the tech SS3 Goku LR card will be on there, but right now we're not worried about that. The real banner you want to pull on right now is this one. So this one gives you a guaranteed SSR each multi-summon, right? And on top of that, I'm pretty sure that the guaranteed SSR is a featured unit, and it's going to be the very last one in your pull. I myself last night finally pulled the freaking Vegeta, but, you know, all in all, it's very good banner for just getting off the ground running and pulling some very good staple cards. Like, I mean, the Tech Trunks and the Int Goten are really, really good blockers. The Int Whis is a really, really good support unit for an intelligence team and Realm of Gods team. Beerus is, he's a damage dealer that gets a defense buff. He kind of feels like he doesn't know what he wants to be. He's kind of weird. But either way, Vegeta, right? The Vegeta unit, the Vegeta and Bulma unit actually, is so incredible, right? If we pull this unit up, this unit is so incredible that it is one of the hardest overall hitter units in the game, right? Especially among the Transcendent URs. I think it's the hardest hitting Transcendent UR in the game. This unit actually generates more attack than Goku SS4 linked with SS3 Goku. And for the people that don't understand why, it's because of this right here. Greatly raises his own attack. That's insane. Supreme damage is okay. That doesn't really matter. But since it's supreme and not extreme, that actually helps him a lot. And then this right here, along with the counters and the tremendous power counters. Okay, so that is why they don't give units like Super Vegito, by the way, passives like this, because somebody just subscribed or something. Thank you. Because this is busted in conjunction with the counters, right? So the counter mechanic is that powerful. So that's why they try to hold back on giving these units like powerful passive boosts alongside that. This man doesn't even have Fierce Battle, for example, and he is still able to generate that much attack. He would generate more attack, apparently, than the physical Super Saiyan Vegito, who is like a top 3 hardest hitter on JP right now as far as Transcendent UR cards go, not factoring in the LR cards. This guy generates more attack than him if they both get 130% leader skill boosts. Like, under 120, he doesn't, but under that 130, he does, right? So he's definitely, the point I'm trying to get at is that he's definitely worth your time, right? And, you know, the honest truth about LR Trunks is he's a really nice trophy. A lot of the LR cards, for example, are not like, I'm not going to say they're not good, right? But it's just they have limited usage. For example, you're not going to bring LR Trunks to a tournament. I mean, I guess you could. And you'd have better team costs, which would allow you to fight better opponents and get more points requisitely. But you get my point. Like, he's not going to excel there. He's not going to do anything fantastic there. He'll be able to decimate Dokkan defense, right? He's going to be kind of iffy in Super Battle Road because he doesn't get a defensive boost in his passive or mitigate damage. He gets a defense boost here, but that's not so great because it's slow, right? 120% attack and high chance to perform a critical hit is awesome. Awesome offensive card is my point. But the card does have its limitations when it comes to more of the endgame content. Now, he'll also probably perform pretty well against what's called Extreme Z Awakening stages. But my point is, while he's phenomenal, he's not really necessary, right? He's a nice trophy. That's what the LR cards are most of the time. Most of them are nice trophies, especially some of the earlier ones. So if you are considering pulling, right, I would definitely, again, implore you to pull on this one at least one time, because the very first multi-summon guarantees you either Beerus or Vegeta. I got the Beerus, of course, but you definitely want to try to get that Vegeta. You can get him on your very first multi-summon, guaranteed. There's a 50% chance. So if we go back over to JP and look at Trunks' banner rates, because we don't have these available right now. I don't know what's going on with the site, but TLM, I need to talk to that guy because he ain't updating it anymore. One thing that really sucks about this banner is how heavily diluted it is. And this actually is true for every featured LR banner. So if you look at all of these cards, all these base form SR cards, Pan SRs, I don't know why the Pan cards have to be there, just whatever. Literally every SSR Trunks, right? Everyone except for like what? No, no, I was gonna say except for the STR one, but here he is, STR Super Trunks. Like literally every Xeno Trunks, every single one, right? And Maya Pan cards there. So this list of featured cards is horrendous, right? Most of these cards aren't even good anymore, but just it's too lengthy. And if you look at Trunks' individual rate among them, this is the difference between a featured LR and a non-featured LR. Trunks right now is at a 0.3%. And of course, this is JP's rate. I don't know if Global's spiked this to make it better or make it worse. I don't know. Because Global does weird things. They came out of nowhere with the featured LR Black banner that JP never got. So anyway, 0.3, right? That's the average rate among all these cards. Literally, that's the average rate among these cards for the most part. Some of them have a little higher of a rate, as you saw. Sorry for the subscription thing. I can't turn that off right now. But that's the average rate. But since there's so many of them, it doesn't even matter. If this was like a 5-card featured pool, LR Trunks would be substantially easier to pull. And the difference between him being featured right here and him and a unit that's not featured, Majin Vegeta, is this. This is how LR rates normally are. $5,000 for one LR. That's how lucky you have to get. Not just so basically, if you spent $5,013 on stones, or like, what is this, 10,000 stones, you'd get him, right? You'd get Majin Vegeta. You'd almost guarantee it. I don't want to say you would guarantee, but you'd almost guarantee it because at the end of the day, it's luck, right? And then here's Trunks, $718 in comparison. So that's the difference in the rates. So if you're interested in pulling LR Trunks or any sort of featured LR cards, like Bojack will be out eventually, things like that, these are innately the best banners to pull them from. I mean, you could also wait for the type-specific banners, but on the type-specific banners, huge misconception. Those are really good banners, but the one problem with those banners is that the rates are kind of heavily diluted because the unit isn't featured as well over there either. Looks like JP hasn't had one of those in a really freaking long time, though. They're just not showing up. They're just not freaking showing up. If I come over here, then there's Majin Vegeta here, Zeon here. It's like, bro, I know they've had one since then. It looks like he just doesn't roll on them anymore because I know that he had complications, so that's probably why. That's way back. Majin Vegeta probably didn't exist at that time. But yeah, I know he had complications, so it's not going to show up in all of these. Also, I mean, they show up on these banners too. All the non-Dokkan Festival banners, for the most part, they show up on. I don't have a type-specific banner to show you an example for, unfortunately. Maybe Global will have one. Maybe he got Global or not. So, yeah. All right, well, like I said in the beginning, simple answer is no. If you're free to play, you're trying to save stones, don't bother with this banner. I personally wailed out, didn't work out so well, and I'm like feeling really bad about it, but I want the Trunks, so I probably would try again. So yeah, but definitely go for the Vegeta if you haven't. And the thing is, if you have gone for the Vegeta, one final thing I want to talk about, if you have gone for the Vegeta, this is what you do, right? You park your butt somewhere and you don't do any more damn pulls, all right? Don't do any more pulls because what's going to come down the pipeline? Oh, all this stuff. Look, this is where we are. So Global has got every single one of these banners, right? Except for probably like one or two. Like I don't think this ticket banner has come out. I don't know what that's a 2-year anniversary banner. So yeah, that won't come for a while, I'm guessing. If I'm reading that right and remembering that right. So Global's got all this. The only thing they didn't get that came out in this time period was Broly. So don't know what's happening with Broly, but I feel like they have to put out a tech lead, right? Even if it's not Broly, but you know, so especially for banners like this, these ticket banners and stuff. Come on now. Anyways, so look at all the stuff coming down the pipeline. We got LR Bojack. We got Frieza-sama. His Frieza's thing is already in the files already. His category is already in the files. We know he's coming eventually, sooner than later probably. We have Vegeta. We have Kefla. We have Bardock. Global's probably not going to get the SS3 banner right here, the Dragon Ball Heroes banner, because they never do. The Tapion banner, which was the Christmas banner, I believe, and then whatever else is coming out recently on JP. So keep that in mind when it comes to pulling. Just don't even bother pulling, right? If you really want to save Global's anniversary is in July, I don't really employ you to do that. That's 6 months. So yeah. Anyways, thank you for tuning in. I hope that you guys enjoyed it. Subscribe if you're new. Anyways, have an awesome day, and thank you for the continued support.